On November 24th, 1971, the day before Thanksgiving, a man walked into an airport in Portland, Oregon, and brought a one-way ticket to Seattle. He paid in cash. He gave a name, Dan Cooper. Within hours, he would hijack a commercial airplane, demand $200,000 in ransom, strap on a parachute, and jump into the freezing night sky. He was never seen again. Flight 305, Northwest Orient Airlines. A short, routine flight from Portland to Seattle. 36 passengers on board. Clear weather. Nothing unusual. Cooper didn't look threatening. Mid-40s, business suit, dark tie, calm demeanor. He ordered a bourbon and soda. Then he handed a note to a flight attendant. At first, she assumed it was a phone number. She slipped it into her purse. He leaned closer and said quietly, "You'd better read that note. I have a bomb." Inside the briefcase, wires, red cylinders, something that looked very real. He wasn't shouting. He wasn't panicking. He spoke calmly, controlled. He demanded $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck waiting in Seattle. No sudden moves, no heroics. The plane landed in Seattle. Authorities complied. The passengers were released safely. The money was delivered. The parachutes were delivered. The plane took off again. This time, only Cooper, the flight crew, and the sky. After takeoff, Cooper instructed the pilots to fly toward Mexico City. Low altitude, slow speed, landing gear partially deployed. It was raining. Winds were strong. Visibility was poor. Somewhere over southwestern Washington, Cooper moved to the rear of the aircraft. He tied the ransom money to himself, strapped on a parachute. At 8:13 p.m., the plane experienced a sudden upward jolt. The rear staircase had been deployed mid-flight. He jumped into darkness, into freezing rain, into 200-mile-per-hour wind. No confirmed landing zone, no radio signal, no body, no parachute found. Nothing. Just empty sky. The FBI launched one of the largest manhunts in American history, Operation Norjack. Hundreds of agents, military aircraft, ground searches across miles of forest. They calculated the possible drop zone, dense woods, rivers, mountain terrain. If he survived the fall, he would have landed in near wilderness. The FBI investigated more than 800 suspects over the years, ex-military personnel, skydivers, con artists, none confirmed. No fingerprints that led anywhere. No ransom bills ever surfaced in circulation. For years, the prevailing theory was simple. He didn't survive. The conditions were brutal. He jumped at night, in a storm, with limited visibility, possibly with no professional skydiving experience. But then, in 1980, a young boy digging in the sand along the Columbia River found something. Bundles of decaying cash, $5,800. Serial numbers matched the ransom money. But no parachute, no remains, no Cooper. Just fragments of a mystery. The question has divided investigators for decades. Was he reckless, or was he prepared? Some experts argue the jump was nearly suicidal. He wore loafers, a business suit, no helmet, no visible altimeter. Others disagree. They believe he knew exactly what he was doing. He requested multiple parachutes, possibly to prevent authorities from sabotaging them. He chose a specific flight path, a specific speed, a specific altitude. That suggests planning. But here's what makes the case different. Most criminals leave evidence: DNA, witness trails, money movement. Cooper left almost nothing. No confirmed identity, no confirmed death, no confirmed survival. In 2016, after 45 years of investigation, the FBI officially suspended active investigation. The case remains unsolved. No one has ever claimed the ransom money. No one has ever definitively proven who he was. Some believe he died in the woods. Others believe he walked away, changed his name, and lived an ordinary life. Maybe he watched the news coverage. Maybe he smiled when they called him a legend. Because unlike most hijackers, D.B. Cooper succeeded. He didn't just commit a crime. He created a myth. And then he stepped into the storm and vanished.